Pretty good. I mean, I think kind of as an offense, we kind of, had some growing pains to start the game, but I think we slowly kind of found our stride. Again, just like how it's always been, it's great having really great running backs back there, and I think we started building some continuity, started getting the run game going a little bit, and that's all it's going to see.
Well, yeah,
we're focused on playing the whistle and the alarm a lot of times. Is that the mentality?
Yeah, that was 100% the mentality, and that was one thing that I wanted to see out of people. And that's if I want to see that out of people, I have to do it myself. And also just being a really big rivalry week, big game. Obviously, they beat us last year, and we obviously did not want that to happen again. We're back in their place, and this is always just a really physical game, so you got to take it to them.
I remember after Miami, you kind of, not that you took it personal, but you were like, people need to start taking this personally. Can you just describe the mentality since Miami?
Yeah, I mean, I think with anything else, we have some younger guys, and I think everyone's just, like you said, started taking responsibility for kind of their own actions, for practice. I think, practice changed up a little bit. I think the leaders in each group really started stepping it up, and I think more so than maybe guys that need to step up, I think leaders took it personally, even if they weren't doing anything wrong necessarily. And I think just by leading by example really kind of helped this team start growing, this offense start growing. And I think once we kind of found out that, hey, we're able to run the ball pretty good, holding on to that, and then just keep it going.
As a veteran guy, what does it say about this team that this game was won in the trenches on both sides of the ball? We all just were able to run the ball, grind the block. It wasn't pretty, but it was awfully fun.
Yeah, great. And honestly, whenever games are truly won in the trenches, I mean, it's usually never that pretty. And that's something that we always tell ourselves. The offensive line, I'm sure the defensive line, same way, is that we're the ones that are going to win this game. Right, and I think kind of going back to your question, if everyone has the mentality, that's how you win games. And it's just tough, gritty. It's not like every run was 20 yards or anything. It's just like, all right, maybe you only ran for 2 yards. Next play, 6 yards, 4 yards, and you just kind of keep it going. At the end of the day, 4 times 3 is 12, and that's first down.
How important is it for you to end your career beating these guys after what happened?
It's great. It really is great. This finish. Obviously, we wish we could be playing next week. We wish we could be in the playoffs, but I'm just really happy that at least, our senior class is really able to finish this regular season well. And yes, maybe those goals weren't able to be achieved, but this game is a goal of its own, win the state championship. And being able to do that, and being able to do that down here against a good South Carolina team is phenomenal.
What's it like seeing what that defense did to South Carolina's offense?
It is great. It's great because we see it every day in practice, right? So we go against them, and I think just how good they are really helps us prepare as well as offense. Seeing those guys in the trenches, I think they rush for like 50 yards or something like that, and those guys just eating up. It's great, and they're just so deep that they just rotate guys in and out. You see you got to get a sack every single play, and it's really phenomenal. I think that's something that gives us confidence as an offense as well, knowing that regardless, the defense is always having our back.
When you see that flag planted in midfield a couple minutes after it's over, what's going through your mind?
We did it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they did that to us last year, and now we won it this year. And I think the biggest challenge for guys now is we know how fun it is to beat these guys. And now we just need to know that, hey, look, you got to do it again. You got to do it again. So it was really good to see.
What's on your mind next now that you're done here at Clemson?
Well, I mean, I think right now what my mind is just kind of going to be off of football for the next couple of days. We still have a bowl game, and I'm going to be playing in that. And kind of going from there. But I think really this downtime for me is going to be a lot of just decisions having to be made about, what does my future look like playing football? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? I mean, I'm definitely playing. I can't wait for that to play in our bowl game. But I'm going to have a lot of decisions to be made. But these next couple of days, we're just going to kind of relax, unplug a little bit, and get ready to finish this thing strong.
Well, I figure you've been asked this already a couple times, man. I'm sorry. But after the agony of a year ago and walk off the field tonight having beat South Carolina, undefeated here at Williams Price against them, what was that moment like for you?
It was really great. So Coach Swinney, long story short, Coach Swinney, he showed us the video. It was about Tyson Fury when he fought Deontay Wilder. And I don't know if you know the fight I'm referring to, but he was boxing him. He ended up knocked him out. This guy was out cold, and he was on a 7 count about to be done, and Tyson Fury just woke up, stood up, and ended up starting putting a beating on him and knocked him out to win the match. And I think that just kind of shows how we've been as a team, We've definitely taken our fair share of lumps along the way, no doubt. We've lost our fair share of games, taken our fair share of everything. and people thought they had us knocked out. And then these past couple of weeks, we finally stood up, and then now we really started. I think as a team, really started swinging and kind of putting other teams on notice that, hey, look, maybe we didn't start off the best, but this is still Clemson. This is still a top tier caliber Clemson football team, and it's just really good to kind of get those results, and not just be able to believe it, but also see it and do it, and that just feels really good.
For you to close November undefeated against a bunch of quality opponents, how proud are you particularly of the physicality that you guys displayed on the offensive line and how you continue to drill them up?
Yeah, I'm just really proud of our finish. Really proud of our finish. Proud of our fight, our grit, which I think that's never been questioned for me, at least personally. And for this offensive line, we've always had guys who are willing to fight, but it's just putting that toughness, that finish, that grit with proper execution, and that's what we've been able to do. I mean, we practice hard. We got guys that practice so hard, and now to kind of bear the fruit of our labor it's phenomenal. It's what you want. And Clemson, Coach Lee stresses it enough is, we're a program that finishes. We want to finish, and being able to finish tonight is great.
I know you're on the offensive side of the ball, but defensively, have you ever seen a stat where they converted more fourth downs than they did third downs this year?
I haven't. Yeah. So I guess in this game, but I mean, how many third downs were they?
South Carolina was 2 of 13 on third downs, and on fourth downs they were 2 of 3.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, they held them to a touchdown, and I think that's phenomenal.
Thank you.